Morning, we are still in 8.2, lesson 1, learning how to use the calculator to do some of the statistic stuff like mean that we've been doing on our own before. We're looking at page 471 to remind ourselves the data set. Okay, so Jerry? Okay. So we have our data set, which is our sugar cereal. We went ahead and put them into a list. We found the mean and using, that thing went off. Oh, maybe that's just resting. We put all of our info into a list in the calculator, and then we use the stat button. Jerry, could you not talk when I'm talking? That'd be great. Thank you. So then we use the stat button and the calc feature, okay, for one variable statistics. It identified our list. We push enter a couple times and a whole bunch of numbers showed up. Find your way to this screen, please, on your calculator. Okay, the directions are in the box at the top of page 472.
Same numbers?
Same numbers should still be in there, as long as you had a calculator that was used yesterday and has our list. Okay? If you don't have these same numbers, then you might need to just wait, because I think we're going to move on and use different numbers in a second. There are 2 more calculators up here available for people. Ruby, I have some photocopy jobs. Thumbs up if you found these numbers on your calculator.
These 3?
Yes. Okay, we're good. For the most part, same lists. Okay, Andy's doesn't have that list in there.
I'm entering them right now.
Okay. Again, stat button, and you use the edit feature to enter things, but the calc feature to get yourself to these. You also had to push enter for one variable statistics. Where we left off yesterday, we had just looked at 3 of them. X with a line over is the mean. Sigma is the total when you add them all up. And N is the number of values that are in your list. Okay, so number 3. Compare your answer in question 2 to the answer you wrote using the formula for determining mean in question 1. What do you notice? So question 2A, we get 7.85 for a mean. Flip back 1 page. Flip back 1 page. Number 1, we calculated a mean. What did we get?
7.85.
Oh, 7.85 one day and 7.85 another way. This is the long, we did it ourselves, and this is the calculator using the stat button. What do you notice about the 2 numbers? Same, write that down. You guys get it going? Well, bless you.
I didn't just read it.
There we go. Determine the median sugar amount in grams in 1 serving of cereal. Interpret the meaning in terms of this problem situation. Have we done that before? Median. Seems like we've already added these numbers up or listed them on out. I'm going back. Sugar cereal. Okay, here's the first time that we did sugar cereal. Page 456. 456. Okay, and we did a dot plot. Looked at the dot plot. We could figure out median from that dot plot. We did some work with a box plot and 462. So first is our dot plot. That's on 457, these same sugar cereals. Okay, we can see that there's a peak at 7. We just found out that the average is 7.85, so it's shifted over from this peak a little bit. Let's see, 462, same values, sugar cereal, but I see a median there. What do we have for a median? 7. All right, so how much sugar is too much? Here's what it looks like in a box plot. 50% are between 4 and 11-ish. Okay, but median at 7. Okay, so median equals 7. All right. Interpret the meaning in this problem situation. I wonder if there's a median on here. I think we saw median yesterday on here.
Yeah, we did.
How do we find median? Go down. Click, click, click. Median. Nice. What does it say?
7.
Median 7. Okay. Interpret the meaning in terms of the problem situation. Now, in the situation, that 7 is 7 grams of sugar. And what does median mean? Middle of what?
Middle number of a set of numbers.
Middle of the set of numbers. So 7 grams. That means half of the cereals they looked at were higher than 7. And half the cereals were lower than 7. Okay, so middle in a set of numbers, and it depends on the set that you gathered information from. Okay. So sugar cereal box plot. They have their max at 22, the min at 1. Here's the same box that we saw. The box from Whisker Plot you constructed in a previous lesson is shown. Locate and label the mean and median values on the dot plot. Well, here's the median. That's at 7. And where was our mean? 7.85. So that's over here closer to 8. What should we do? I'm going to make a dotted line like this. Mean. Compare the mean and median. First of all, what do we notice about the two? They're close. Are they the same? No. What's different about them?
0.85.
0.85. The mean is 0.85 bigger. Okay, and the mean is the average. Why do you think that average is bigger?
Because there's the 22.
What?
The 22 shifts the average right. because we had this one value way far over, then the mean gets shifted over to the right. Construct a box and whisker plot can take some time when using paper and pencil. Technology can make it easier. All right, here we go. You can use a graphing calculator to construct a box and whisker plot. Press Stat, then Enter to select Edit. Here we go. Enter the data values in list 1. You guys already have the data values in. It may be in list 1, it may be in list 2. I know a couple of you, yesterday we had trouble with list 1. So too much sugar data is in, yes? Andy, did you get yours to work?
No.
How many calculators do you guys have over there?
2 working ones.
Okay, 2 working ones? All right. So we'll figure out the other one. Okay, so you have your data in list 1. We're at step 3 then. Thank you, Ruby. Uh-oh. Here we go. You're going to press second stat plot, which is above the y equals button. So second stat plot. Okay. Currently, all the plots should say off. Off, off, off. Okay. Select 1 and press Enter. Select 1 and then press Enter. My 1's already selected. I can see because the 1 is highlighted, so I'm going to push Enter. Okay. Press Enter to turn plot 1 on. See how it's off on? Currently it's highlighted off, but it's blinking on. I'm going to push Enter to turn plot on. Then scroll down to Type and enter the box and whisker icon. See where the word is Type? So we're going to scroll down. And it jumps over to this. That looks like a scatter plot or something. I'm going to click across histogram. This looks similar to a box and whisker, but it doesn't have the median line. That one right there looks like box and whisker to me. Okay, so you've turned on the plot. You're in Type and you're over so that the box and whisker is highlighted. Well, they did the box and whisker one without the thing in the middle. Which one should we do? I'm going to go with this box and whisker. Okay, then press Enter. Double check your list where it says X list and see if that's the list where your data is. Is it in the list? Most of you it's list 1, a couple of you it's list 2. Okay. Using the correct list, then press Graph. Oh ho ho! There we go. How do I make it so I can see it? Let's see. I wonder if we do that in Window. And I have X min 0, X max 10 in mine. I'm going to change that X max to be 30 because I know I have it going all the way to 22. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to help it. Yes, there we go. Okay, so if you can't see it, Window adjusted things. I needed an X from at least 0 to over 22. Okay. Number 7. Let's reconsider the data set with the value of 22. Remove the value of data to 22 from the data set. Use your graphing calculator to create a box and whisker plot of the new data. All right, so my data, I go to Stat, I go to Edit, and I find the 22 in list 1. I'm scrolling down, there's the 22. Clear. Enter. Nope, it didn't get rid of it. How do I get rid of 22? Delete instead. Okay. All right, that's good. Now I see in list 1 there's only 19 values. I deleted the 22. So I scrolled down to find the 22. I deleted it. I wonder what happens if I just push graph. I wonder if I have to go through all those steps again. Uh-oh, nope. Is that the same box and whisker plot?
No.
What has happened to it?
That's smaller.
Lot smaller. Remember, the 22 was one huge long whisker over here. And not only getting rid of that changes the whisker, but it moves the median over a little bit. So this line is probably shifted that way a little bit. Okay? So here's what we have. Remove the 22, plot the value. How does the removal of 22 affect the distribution of your data? What's happened to our data?
Shrunk.
It shrunk. We're at 7C. It shrunk. What piece did we get rid of?
The long whisker.
The long right whisker is gone. Okay, flip the page. On your quiz, the question of outlier came up. 22 is a definite outlier. Did the mean and median change with the removal of the 22? How would we know that? Where could we look? We could zoom, and then there's another way. We can find it in a list. Where did we find that list of all those values?
Okay. In the power book.
Stat. Okay, so here we go. Stat button down here. It's right next to the sideways arrows and right next to the X button, Stat. Instead of Edit, we go to Calc. So scroll over one. One variable stats is what we need, so we push Enter. List 1 I'm still working with. Enter. Okay, so mean is the X with the line over it. What's your mean now? X with the line over it.
7.10.
7.10 is the mean. Okay. We need the median. We had to scroll down a little to get the median. Down, down, down. 7. So the median didn't change. I think there were a lot of 7s in that sugar cereal, so even if it shifted 1 or 2, it's still in the same area. But the mean changed a lot. With 22, it's 7.85. Without the 22, taking away one number, the mean and the median are pretty darn close.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's as far as we're going for today.
Can we work on the homework packet?
We can work on the homework packet. Did you have questions, Brody?
Yeah. How do you find the book?
Okay, let's see. Wyatt? Mr. Wyatt?
Who are you gonna boost? Who are you gonna